there everybody, this is a new tutorial video, and in this tutorial video we're going to be showing you the basics of Redstone, and we're joined with Chicken God 10, who's also a morph. The first thing we're going to cover is just basically Redstone. Got a text message. Redstone, basically you mine it from redstone ore, obviously, and then when you right click on the ground it looks like this, and this is redstone wire. At the moment, as you can see, it's quite dark, but you need a power source to make it any use really. And if I put this redstone torch here, look, as you see it goes bright and dust starts coming out of it, or smoke. Then when I take it off, it goes dark again. Using the redstone torch to power it mainly is impractical, and there's different ways you can do it. There's buttons, like this, oh, that's mud. Buttons, which it won't place on the floor because it's gay. Oh my god! Oh, don't do that, delete that. He's just placed, like, when you place a button, you press it, it activates it, and then shuts off after about a second. This is useful if you want, like, piston to open and then close shortly afterwards. The other one is stone pressure plates, and when you stand on them it activates it, and it will keep activating as long as you stand on it, and then when you get off it'll go off after a half second. Now this one, it won't be activated, I don't think, by items like that, but then there's the wooden pressure plate, and when you place the wooden pressure plate it can be activated by you, and other items as well, which can be handy if you want, like, a trigger of an alarm or something. And then there's a lever as well. The lever's quite good because it provides a constant power source until you turn it off. And now you do this with redstone, and you'll be going along, blah 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 blah, placing quite a lot of blocks, and then you go put the switch on it. And you can see this last one here, it's not activated. That's because redstone, the power will only travel 16 blocks, and you need something to keep it going. Now this can either be done with, like, I can't remember the word is now, like a simple gate, which is by placing a block and then placing a redstone torch on the other side of the block, and then this is I remember what it's called now. That's a redstone inverter. So look, now that's activated. When I activate the switch, it deactivates this redstone torch, which then inactivates that. That's good. Hold on a sec. That's useful if, like, you're doing something, and we'll get onto that later with double doors. But then you can do another inverter and put it back to normal. But probably the easiest way to do it is by using a redstone repeater. And basically a redstone repeater it repeats a circuit basically, and then it'll be able to travel another 16 blocks, and also delays the circuit. So the further away from the torch, the more delayed the circuit is. This basically means when I switch this off, if you look the other side of the redstone repeater, I activate it and then it's delayed before the other side comes on. This is good for if you want a system where, like, making songs with note blocks, things like that. But it's easy like that, and then it instantly go, and it won't have a delay. So let's just get rid of all this. And you probably want some practical uses for redstone as well. And before we go on to them, I'm going to show you the different gates you can have. Now, one of the gates is, I've already showed you an inverter, Hey, you have a pumpkin on your head. The other one is an OR gate, and you basically use an OR gate where you have like a lever or a button or whatever on each side of the block, and one or the other switch has to be on to activate the redstone. Another one you can have is an AND gate. This is where, like, you have, if I do this right, I think this is how you do it. Where you have to have both switches active to like deactivate that redstone. So it's one and the other. Oh, and that didn't work. You're supposed to go like will like deactivate it. This can like be useful if you want to make your doors opening electronically locked. So like when you switch the lever, it means the other one isn't active, so you won't be able to open the door. And now I'm going to show you like using a door is pretty simple. With an iron door, you have to have it powered by redstone, and then you just flick the switch and it opens the door. You can do that with wooden doors as well. But they take ages to destroy. I'm going to use a wooden door from now on just because it's so much quicker to mine. And now you probably think, okay, I have double doors in my house, and I want them both to open at the same time. Just move that bit nearer. There. So you go, yep, redstone there, there. Go that, seriously don't. And you think, yeah, that opened both of them, but it doesn't. It inverts it like this. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know why really. But a way to stop this is by doing what I showed you earlier with that inverter. So, actually, I'll put that like. Oh. And now both doors open at the same time, and that's quite useful. You can activate it with a pressure plate as well. I think it's a bit too far away at the moment, but yep, so that's wrong now. So I'll walk on it. I keep getting text messages, oh my gosh. Well, I don't know. This is not working at the moment, but that should work. That's just a bug that sometimes happens. And you have to change where you put the pressure plate, but I'm not going to do that now. Or if you wanted to, you could just have the pressure plate. I lost that thing. Right in front of the door, so when you just walk, it just opens, and you have one on the other side. And then. And then so you can have that, like if you had a house, then you don't have to bother opening the door and you can just run it. I don't think there really anything else to cover apart from note jukeboxes. Actually, that was not very good. Note blocks, if I can find it on here. Oh, and pistons as well. I'll get some pistons. Most of you probably know about the pistons in the 1.4 update. 1.4, 1.7 update. And a piston's awkward because if you try to activate a piston by doing that, it won't activate. because the current has to go directly into the piston. So you have to go all the way around like that, and then the piston will activate. I'm not sure if it can go directly in sideways. Not sure. It also works if it goes directly in, but it can't go across like that. It has to be directly into the piston. I'll probably make a tutorial later on how to do some cool stuff with pistons. But that basically covers it for this tutorial. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.